What up? It's the Grandpa MC coming at you with another video. Like, subscribe, share, comment. Let's take a ride. Alright, so Denver lost to the Oklahoma City Thunder last night. It was a pretty close game. Joker was in his bag last night. He hit like 30, he had like 30 and 10 plus rebounds. Jamal Murray was hit and miss. Like he would be hitting he hit some shots and he missed some shots. Westbrook too. Aaron Gordon wasn't there tonight. He had a few points, but he didn't really move the meter, so to speak. But Oklahoma City and Denver, I think they're going to go to 7 games. Next game, Denver is probably going to win unless OKC got some killer instinct that I hadn't seen yet, but I don't see the killer instinct in them, but I could be wrong. But the thing about Denver is that they do have championship experience. Even though Westbrook hadn't won anything, he's been through a lot of playoff series that he's done lost, series he's done won. Hopefully he can dig into that experience pool of his and be able to be steady on this next game, because they need him. They're going to need all hands on deck, because Oklahoma City is young. They running around. They defended Joker pretty good last night. I think they took the pressure off of, they eased the pressure off of him a little bit. Reason why he got off, because they wasn't, although they was still, like he'd post up and he'd try to hit that turn going the opposite way. They were right there at him, like right before he turned, that man was there on his arm. But yeah, man, this playoffs has been pretty good. All except the only series that put a bad taste in my mouth was the Cleveland one. Because Cleveland, they had the best record, and I honestly thought that they were going to do something. I honestly thought they were going to go at least to the conference finals, but they had that laugher of a series against Miami, because Miami didn't have anybody. Made them look better than they should have. They are. Made them look better than they really are. But Boston and New York is gonna go tonight. Considering what's gonna happen to Jason Tatum, New York, it would behoove them to go ahead and knock them out. So it's going to be kind of difficult in Boston, but it can be done. Because all they doing is jacking up threes. I think they would have had them beat if they wouldn't have been jacking up so many threes. It's like this analytic stuff. I'm not a proponent of it, nor am I a full detractor of it. I think it has its place in time in the game, but like building a team, I don't think numbers should be the main gauge of how that team is constructed, because you can get you a guy that's a 20-point scorer on a team, and you put him in a winning organization, some cases he might not even hit double figures if he doesn't really know how to play winning basketball. There's a difference between balling and winning. There's a difference between balling and winning. And a lot of guys, they have that mindset when they come in of, playing to win or just playing. Kobe, fortunately for him, he was lucky to get on a team with a bunch of veterans. He had Byron Scott was there. He had Shaq there. He had John Salley was there. Derek Fisher, he was a rookie. That don't count. But Kobe had Phil Jackson there, and Tex Winter, and other coaches that Phil Jackson had on his staff. They were able to teach him how to play winning basketball. And I don't think if Kobe would have had that teaching at the beginning, it might not have been the same. His legacy might not have been the same. It might have been not as far as the antics, but might have been on the same level as LeBron if he would have had that early teaching. That's like if Carmelo Anthony would have went to the Detroit Pistons. Now the Detroit Pistons was just coming off the championship. They thought they was gonna hit a big lick with Darko Milicic. I mean, like, Carmelo Anthony was up there with Dwayne Wade and LeBron as far as the way they thought he could be. He was supposed to be a franchise piece, and he would have if he would have came off the bench and worked his way up, it might have been different for Melo. You get what I'm saying? Like, Kobe wasn't playing at the beginning of his career. He was sitting the bench. A lot of times he'd be fuming on the bench because Dale Harris didn't want to show any favoritism. Because I mean, a lot of the people that was in the organization liked Kobe, and they was almost ready to give him the keys. But back then it was a little different. You had to earn your way, which is a good thing for Kobe because, I mean, his career might not have been the same. It might have been just a jacker. Because my nickname for Kobe back in the day when he was, this is after the Achilles injury, but I used to call Kobe Straight Jackie because he was going to put it up. He was going to put it up. I'm just rambling right now, just trying to fill a little time because them games last night were pretty cut and dry. Cleveland sucked, and Denver and OKC was a real good game. Oh man, I'm sleepy. Yeah, tonight Boston and Detroit, and Minnesota and Golden State. And Minnesota best put your big boy pants on tonight. I don't think Draymond won't be much of a hassle. He's ready to go home. So that's pretty much all that's on my mind this morning. Sleepy, going to the house. Grandpa out.